Hello students, in last videos we have discussed how to calculate the STYX formula and what will be the predictable structure. Now in this video let's start with drawing few of the common structures after calculating. Suppose this STYX comes out to be 4220. So how to draw the structure? Here is the first borane, that is B6H10 it is for. So B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, how we understood that we need to arrange them clockwise, and then the inner one is B6 and corresponding hydrogens are attached. Here there is terminal hydrogen and one bridging hydrogen. Here again one terminal, one bridging. So each of the borons are having one terminal and one bridging hydrogen in its bonding structure. Let's just see the other structure as well. This is one more structure, that is B10H14, which you can see here B1, 2, then 3, and then this is the bonding between, that is BHB bond is there. Here also BHB bond is there, right? This is 4 and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this is B10H14. Like this you can draw other structures also. Let's tabulate them. What is the electronic contribution for them, all of them in one place, what we have understood till now. So, and the number and types of bonds present. So these are the boranes valence shell electrons. Suppose in B2H6 total is 12. So the bridging 3 center 2 electron bonds, how many they are? The close 3 center 2 electrons, how many are there? Direct 2 center 2 electron and terminal 2 center 2 electron BH bonds, how many are there? So as we know in B2H6 there are no BBB and BB bonds, so this is a dash here. Then terminal 2 center 2 electron are 4, so 4 into 2 everybody contributes 2, so it becomes 8 electronic contribution. Then B4H10 total is 22. Here it is the 4 bridging BHB bonds, and here 1, and in this case of it is 6, and every bonds obviously contributes 2. In this B5H9 similarly it is 4, 1, 2 and 5. In B5H11 it is total 26, and the calculation is split again. Then in B6H10 it goes in the similar way, and in B10H14 total is 44, out of which 8 electrons from this side, 12 from this side, 2 from direct 2 center 2 electron, and 10 from again BH bond. I hope I am clear. These calculations, when you get it, no need to mug this up. Obviously these calculations can come out when you know how to calculate the STYX or you remember the structure. Now let's come to the next topic, that is carboranes. Bonding in structure similar to boranes. As we discussed in the class, it is the similar one. The carbon is being substituted in place of boron. So how the formulas are coming out to be for this one is like CaBN minus A. Like how many A are coming, that much boron you are going to remove, and 2 hydrogens you are going to remove. Na plus 2, N minus A plus 2. Got it? The other this will give rise to a Closio type of structure. Okay, one boron, and that is BH2 being replaced for a carbon here. Then in Nido it is A plus 4. CaBN minus A, HN minus A plus 4. In arachno it is A plus 6. Got it? Yeah. So now here if it is 2 carbons they are being replaced, like C2B10, B8H10, 4 minus. So the structure comes out to be like this. Okay. Now let's discuss the preparation method for them. The carborane preparation has application in drug design, liquid crystals, nanostructure constructions and crystal engineering. Okay, so most important reaction in boron hydride is alkyne reaction. It is a 2-step process. B10H14 with this sulfide in presence of N-propyl ether, it gives you this type of substituted carborane with release of hydrogen gas. In solution, again this one when reacts with alkene gives you C2B10H12 plus H2 plus E2S. Okay, so first you are getting a adduct which has not yet bonded, then the carbon gets into the structure in the next step. In gas phase reaction, this is Nido B5H9 in presence of C2H2 at 500 to 600 degrees Celsius. You get the Clozo 15C2B3H5, Clozo 16 and Clozo 24 C2B5H7. So you get a mixture of boranes, B3H5, B4H6. That means you need to see that you get a mixture of products most of the time. So to figure out, like, you want to get a pure borane, like pure carborane of one type, you need to figure out the reaction, either take it to the solution phase, which becomes little difficult in case of boranes. Let's see the next reaction. This is again in presence of electric discharge. So the C2BnHn plus 4 gives rise to C2BnHn plus 2 plus hydrogen. And then again this BnH4 in presence of electric discharge can give rise to this one plus this one. That is N plus 1 and N plus 3 again. So then a cluster expansion, the clozoborane 17C2B6H8 plus half B2H6 gives you clozo 16C2B7H9. And this 16C2B7H9 then again reacts with half of B2H6 to give 16C2B8H10. Okay, so this is the cluster expansion reaction. You can just see the cluster gets expanded from C2B6H8 to C2B8H10. Okay, isomerization reaction. We will discuss this structure also, that icosahedral carboranes have three isomers: ortho, meta and para carborane. So two isomers for C2B4H6 are C2B3H5 and C2B8H10. They are another example of isomers which they are telling. So you can just see that you can get either ortho, meta, para with the same number of atoms, or you can have the substitution for these ones further. Like for each of them you get two types of isomers, two isomers. Like you are getting 3 in this case, you are getting 2 in these cases. Okay, so that means the position of carbon differs because other things stay same, the borons. Okay, so let's see how the position is differing. I've shown it in one structure only. In case you have carbon at 1 and 2 position, then it becomes ortho. If it is 1 and 7, it becomes meta, and if it is 1 and 12, it becomes para. It is similar to your benzene ring, as you can understand. So you can draw all the 3 structures separately for the exam if it comes and discuss it. Okay, and generally how it happens is heating your 1,2 isomer. First you can obtain this 1,2 isomer and then heating it in gaseous phase at 470 degrees Celsius. For few hours you get 1,7 isomer, and then on heating it for few seconds at 700 degrees Celsius you get 112 isomer. So this can be explained there. Then there is nido-carboranes. How it can be prepared? The reaction further. Nido B5H9 in presence of C2H2 at 200 degrees Celsius can give you Nido 23 C2B4H8. Okay. This you need not to consider. This is not a proper structure I have drawn. You can take it from any of the book I have shared in my drive, DLMS or classroom. Then arachnoboranes, clozo 16C2B8H10 in presence of a base and obviously aqueous solution. It gives you arachno 13C2B7H12 minus plus BOH thrice. Okay, I hope we are pretty clear here. Fine. So that's all for this. Then in next one we will discuss the metallocarboranes.